All right, Aquarius, the overall energy of this reading here is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading, but the energy of this card is moving forward. And it can be moving forward fast too. So I need to read around this card and find out why the Chariot surrounds your entire reading. So it seems to me you're ready to move forward. That's what it seems like to me. So up here in your highest energy, I have the King of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be in your chart, might be in somebody else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, male or female, it's about that pentacle. It's about security, stability, groundedness. This King of Pentacles is right next to the Nine of Cups. I think that you have or have had a lot of love for somebody here. There's 9 cups. But the thing about these cups is you're not able to hand it out right now for whatever reasons, either by your choice or not. All that love is sitting on a shelf behind you. But there it is, and you're guarding it happily. You know it's there. You are looking at stability and security here, groundedness. Let's read on. This is right under the Chariot. So it's like you're ready to move forward. I think you're ready to take a step forward in a relationship here. And I think you're kind of holding back on the love section of it to see whether this relationship will move to the next step. Next to the Nine of Cups is the Eight of Cups. That's why I say that. Because this is turning your back on all that love. This is the walking away card from love. So I feel like you are like in this position that you really do want to move forward with somebody you have lots of feelings for, that you have love for. You need a commitment. And if you don't get that commitment, I think you're going to walk away. I think that's where you're at. Or will be at sometime around the month of May. So, under the King of Pentacles is the Seven of Cups. You're really wondering about the love. Is there enough love in this relationship to even have a grounded relationship? So these are choices. This is confusion. Choices in love. You're confused. You're wondering what cup is it that they have, you know. But the thing is all these cups have something else in them. So there's not enough room for love. All these cups, it's like these choices, these can be past choices that you've made. They might have been focused on something other than the love in a relationship, whether it's work or pets or animals or hiking or whatever it might be, jewels, making money, whatever the case may be. And that's sitting under that King of Pentacles. So you're really wondering if the love is even there for this commitment to come about. And I think you're in a place where you really want to find out. It's next to the Chariot. So you're ready to move forward with them or without them. Okay? So next to the Chariot is the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here. But you're willing to leave it behind if you have to. It is all about the love. I think it's because this taking this next step forward, grounding this relationship, isn't probably not happening. And so you're doubting the love on the other side. You love this person, but you're not going to put up with it. And that's what I see here. I see you walking away from it if you have to. Okay? Wow, let's see where this goes. Under the Seven of Cups is a High Priestess. Wow. So this is the card in the tarot deck about intuition and knowing. So what this is telling me is if you just pull back that pomegranate curtain and pay attention to what your gut and your heart and your head are telling you, you will have the answers you need. Okay, so you already have the answers that you need to make your decision on whether to walk away from them or stay with them. Follow it. Follow your intuition. Your confusion here about the love, they might really have a full cup of love for you. They really might. This cup is the right cup. It's not one of these. So your intuition, just follow it. Next to the High Priestess is the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. This Devil card is under the Chariot. It's right next to the High Priestess. There's toxic energy here someplace involved. Sometimes it can represent a third party. If it does represent a third party, it can be anything. It could be something tangible or non-tangible. It could be a person. It can be an addiction. It could be a mother. It can be a child. Any number of things. But this card is about being tied to something or someone else through bondage, through the person that you have the love for. So I think you know about this energy. I think you already know. It's next to the High Priestess, and I think you know what's going on, and that's why you're ready to move forward. And I think that's why you put your love on a shelf, and you're looking for, what direction to go here. You're like in limbo. So next to the Devil card is the Page of Wands, the toxic energy that's attached to the person that you love. The Page of Wands, this is about things brewing up, bubbling up from the bottom of your feet, comes out your mouth, holding on to that staff of new beginnings and fresh starts. It's about the love. So you're going to speak up, and it's going to be about the toxic energy. So what is it? Is it, I think you're going to get your answers. You're going to speak out. Your intuition is going to help guide you to knowing what to say, when to say it, how to say it. Follow your intuition. So Aquarius, up in your highest energy, you have the Strength card. That's lovely. This is, see the symbol of intuition and knowing right there? It's another one of those cards. But there's more to this card, the Strength card. It's about knowing what you have to do and finding the strength and the courage to do it. So, you are going to find the strength. You're going to, it's not easy to come out with what it is that you need to know in order to either move forward with them or without them. That's the whole question here. Right next to the Strength card is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is male or female. It's about someone who comes in and out of your life. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder you're confused about the love. No wonder you're thinking about giving up this relationship. So this person is not a stable person in your life as it is. You need the stability to continue on in this relationship. That might be the toxic energy, but they could be running in and out of your life because of a toxic energy. The Knight of Wands is right next to the Two of Swords. Yeah, you've been not wanting to deal with this for quite a while because it's so much fun. Usually when the Knight of Wands comes running in with that staff of passion, usually, you really have a good time, but then they leave and it's like, blah. And so you've been kind of shielding yourself from bringing up that this is not working for you. But so that's kind of why it's gotten to this point. But it's been brewing. You've been trying to block your heart. Your guard is up. Your blindfold's on. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. But, things change. Gets to a point sometimes. Under the Strength card is the Seven of Wands. This is blocking, of course, just like it looks. But look at these wands coming up. These are like opinions. These are like, maybe you have friends. Maybe there's somebody telling you or warning you, Maybe it's them. Maybe they say that, but I love you. And maybe you're like, I don't think so, because if you loved me, you wouldn't be running in and out of my life like this. This is under the Strength card. Having the courage. You're having the courage to talk about the things that you've been trying to block. Next to the Seven of Wands, and under that Knight of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles. See, what you really need, this reading started with the Pentacle. This is security, stability, groundedness. What you need is this Knight of Wands to offer you that. Something, anything. It's like, offer me, just going steady. Offer me a monogamous relationship. Offer me anything that makes me feel like this relationship is advancing. Next to the Ace of Pentacles, though, is the Six of Pentacles. That's what you've been blocking here, too. All this is going to be talked about when you finally do. You already know the answers to a lot of these questions. But the Six of Pentacles is about getting breadcrumbed. That's why this pentacle has not come forward. That's why it hasn't been offered to you by this Knight of Wands, male or female, who runs in and out of your life. They've just been breadcrumbing you. They've been throwing your scales way off balance. You've been ignoring it, but the time has come. The time is coming to actually take charge here. So under the Seven of Wands is the Five of Cups. This is something that you need to speak up about. It's near that Page of Wands. It has to do with this toxic energy. It's about the spilled cups of love. This is being very disappointed, and you're going to discuss how this makes you feel. Rejected and disappointed. You feel like your cups of love are just kicked over every time they disappear on you. But this is a card of hope. There's two cups right behind you. So turning around, seeing those cups can, change the direction in which your life is going. Right next to the Five of Cups, the card of disappointment here. And under that Ace of Pentacles, look at the Five of Pentacles. This is what you're getting. You're getting left out in the cold. You get lonely. You feel rejected. That's not good. And that is going to be coming up. There's something going on here between the Knight of Wands, the Devil card, being breadcrumbed. It's all like maybe there's somebody else or something else that they're involved with. But we do have the Sun. So all of this talking and all of this, worrying about it and everything, there is a new beginning for you with lots of joy on the horizon here. I need to take out a card. So you're going to have the talk. I don't see you splitting up. I see that you're ready. You need to make a choice which way that you're going. I almost feel like it's going to be worked out with the Sun card here. Taking one more card, and I have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, this is rushing forward with that sword of truth and clarity. So I do feel like you're going to be able to, you're cutting out this Eight of Cups, the walking away. I think that this relationship is going to be held together by bringing up these issues. At least for the time being, it's going to stay together. And there's going to be a lot of fun on the horizon after getting through the hard stuff here. So, Aquarius, this was your reading.